Hey everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny and welcome to Relentless and Unstoppable. We have another amazing guest coming on the channel today, so please hit like and subscribe. And after this episode, please stay tuned to the RNU channel for more amazing guests. Let's get this on!
Hey everybody, how you doing? Just a quick little share of why I started Relentless and Unstoppable. It was for one very simple reason, because of Doug Kenny. Nothing to do with me at all, zero. I was just coaching Doug, and he took on the coaching and mentoring, and he made all the changes. He took all the suggestions from his parents as well as my coaching, but it was all about Doug, his breakthrough and his weight loss, his willingness to accept that he is dealing with high functioning autism and other issues, but he's never quit, he's never given up. So we did one interview with him to share his story, and then we decided to start interviewing other people. And Doug has now taken over the whole channel, and he does all the interviews, he runs everything. He's just an amazing young man. So RNU was born from simply what an amazing young man Doug is, and his story needed to be shared.
I have a dog. I have a boyfriend. I work out a lot. I bartend as well for money here. I have a lot of friends. Mostly women, which is great. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I've got a really great support group in LA. And I feel like I'm very big into like spirituality and like self-development and stuff. And I feel like since I've been in LA, that's been such a big part of my journey here. It's just, I think this path kind of really pushes you to your max, like pushes you to your limits. And I think that has been great. It's just like the catalyst for my biggest amount of growth, you know, just as a person. So I think that's why I'm drawn to acting and music, because I'm like being in LA, because it's super hard. And I think the goal of this life is to grow as much as possible. I do feel like I'm choosing the path that will help maximize that. So it's like I do love music and acting as in its art form, but just in pursuing it in LA, I think pushes you to your limit, just personally, as a human, as a soul. So yeah, that's why I'm drawn to it.
That's great. What are the steps to becoming an actor or an actress?
Oh my God, there's so many. I would say, in a nutshell, I guess move to a city that is pretty prominent in just the network. Like LA, you know, you can Google the top big cities, but they're always changing. Like Atlanta's one of them, you know, New Mexico, now there's like a new Netflix freaking studio. There's Australia, so Melbourne, Sydney. But also things aren't self-taped these days. But I think it does help to meet people in person, to be in classes, to go to film festivals, like in the city you're at. Like you know, you go to a coffee shop and meet a director. That's kind of how it works in LA. So I say that. That, and then I say, you know, find a mentor. Find someone who's doing all the things you want to do, and then just kind of copy them. Like learn what they've done. Like just learn. Just continually do classes. Like have it. Like I've always I believe with acting there's business and then there's craft. So I think you need to work on both things. Like you need to have a business coach and also like have an acting coach. Like I've utilized both, like marketing, you know, headshots, like how to send postcards, how to send thank you notes, like how to give an agent. These are things that are not related to your craft. But then once you get those opportunities, you have to be good. And then even to get in the room to get an agent, you need to have a demo reel that is good and some credit. So it's like I see it in two parts, which are both equally as important, honestly.
That's great to hear. Hopefully you'll inspire many people who want to become an actor or an actress, you know?
Yeah, and just like find balance. Like do those two things, and then also like just be a normal person and be cool. Like, don't be weird. Like, just be like a cool person. Pretty much, because then when you get to set, if you're weird and desperate then and don't have a life, no one's like, you're not going to be like likable. So you have to like do the work to get on set, be cool. Just be like someone wants to hang out with, essentially. Be chill.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.